What's up, Neopians? How are y'all doing? How are you doing? What notification is this? Maintenance. Okay. How are y'all doing? How are we doing today on Neopets? I guess I'll collect this, and then there's no codestone, so nothing for me to do there. Let's get some daily void essences, because I know you all have just been missing updates from me. I usually don't post every single day, like I probably will for Fairy Festival and for Advent Calendar, but I took a little yesterday off, which was planned because I filmed the day before, and then it was a good thing I wasn't planning on filming yesterday because I got back at 9 p.m. and I leave my house at 7 a.m. So I was gone for over 12 hours because I was doing work stuff, which is fine. Work has not been as bad as I thought it was going to be this week. I hunkered down and I braced myself to have such a horrible week at work because last week there was a big conference where a lot of people were out and they're doing business networking stuff, and usually whenever a lot of people are out and about doing stuff in my company and they come back from these leadership retreats, the following week is a lot of we have to put everything to action right now, otherwise we will forget and not implement everything. But that didn't happen this time, which is very interesting. I'm not used to it. And I know that there's a couple holidays and stuff this week, so there were more people out than usual. I don't know what's going on, but I'm okay not being busy, even though yesterday I was busy. So let's see what's new. The new stamp album avatar. So TNT has to be watching my videos because I told them that people like avatars and people like stamp collecting, and if you finish a page in a stamp album you get an avatar. So I told them stop with the other stuff and let's start filling up some of the albums that we already have, and they listened to me, so thank you, TNT. Next, do my premium item perk, where if you're premium once a year you can get any item that's coded into Neopets. I talk about that in an earlier video, so there we go. But anyways, with the release of the Bailia charm earlier this week, the Charms 2 page is finally complete and the respective avatar has been discovered. To receive it, you must simply fill in all 25 charms on the Charms 2 page of your stamp album. No cheap beat. So I have no clue what's on the charms. Okay, there are some charms. Look at these charms. I have the game controller one. Know that for sure. I don't think I have any of these other ones. Have not seen. I mean, I guess they released Bailia. When did these come out? You know what? It would cost about that much Neopoints. Okay, 151 million. Someone has it in their Neopoints bank, just not me. What else? Neopets was down, and then it came back up, and was down, and now it's back. Fairy Festival Roundup. I went over this, right? Cool. Now we can just do my dailies. It's Skeeth, free training. Train your Skeeth for free at the academy today. So Skeeth heads, good luck to ya. Let's see what I have to do. I was just, what do I even have? I don't really have updates. I know you all care deeply about my personal updates, and so I'm gonna try to find something to share. I'm just tired from yesterday from working a lot. I'm putting on an event. I'm trying, despite the fact that I complain about my job, I'm trying to not be the worst person at my job. So I helped put on an event, which is something that I'm not the best at. Just event planning doesn't come naturally to me. I can do small scale local things with my team and 10 or less people, but bigger events I'm not great at. So this was what I consider a bigger event. It was no humongous event. There are bigger events that happen in the world, but it was big to me. But in the end, a lot of people canceled last minute, which made the event small, which I could handle. But it don't cancel at the last minute, because then I'm over there trying to follow up with people hey, we have this event, where are you? And they're oops, sorry, couldn't make it. And I'm I've been sending emails out for weeks. You could have told me more than 2 minutes before the event started, or with like a couple participants an hour after the event ended. Whatever. So we did that. That was fine. It went like, I'm like stuck because like it went smoothly. I just wish like the people that said they were gonna go were gonna go, you know. But other than that, it was fine. And then yeah, work hasn't been horrible, but I'm really using like this week to like catch up on stuff and like get organized. Like I have so many screenshots. I'm trying to like get rid of those. Like why am I holding on to like these random screenshots? I probably could get rid of them, you know? Just trying to stay on top of everything. Because I'm guessing October's going to be busy because we have a lot of like travel and stuff in October and November. And then after Thanksgiving, horrid. Horrible, horrible. Just very busy, like end of the year rushes. And then with like the holidays, people start taking off at like varying times. And I just remember last year, it was like the week between Christmas and New Year. And I was logged on because I didn't have enough PTO. And so they were coming to me with these requests that I just simply couldn't fill. You're not going to be able to get like a 20-person meeting on the 29th of December. A lot of people are out, and people are upset with me because they need these 3 people are absolutely mandatory in a meeting, and they're all out, and they're like, what do you mean they're out? And it's like, it's the holidays. People are taking this time off. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. So it's going to be busy, I'm assuming, towards the end of the year. But we'll see. I still have tomorrow. Tomorrow shouldn't be horrible. And then I have a quiz due tomorrow for class. So that was me talking about work. Work is fine. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Or maybe I'm just better at managing stuff. Let me give myself some credit. Tomorrow I have a quiz for my class, which I'm kinda, I don't know. I'm really going to have to brush up tomorrow after work. Because it's not that the chapters were hard and I don't understand the content. It's just a lot of stuff to know. And it's one of the quizzes that's worth like a lot of points because there's just so many things you have to know. And it's one of the chapters, like these 2 chapters, usually quizzes are on like 5 chapters. These 2 are very like foundational. And so if I don't really understand this material, it's going to be hard to progress further into the program because these like are the basics, which I get. And I'm like good with them, but I'm not great with them. So I have to study a little bit more, but it's also due tomorrow after work. And then I have extra credit due on Sunday, which I'm gonna do because I don't know how confident I feel about this quiz, but we shall see. And then I just have like standard homework and stuff that I have to do for class, and I have like readings and such. And then it should be a fun weekend for me because I'm not doing anything. I have 0 plans. I usually don't have plans, but I'm also not gonna force myself to be like productive or anything this week. Like I'm not gonna do laundry. Like I already decided, like I'm not doing laundry. I'm not going to the grocery store. I'm not putting gas in my car. That's not what this weekend is. This weekend is for reading a book. Last weekend was for going to the theme park. This weekend is for like reading a book. And I don't want to like plan anything. I don't have to finish a book. I don't have to like the book, but maybe like read a page, maybe like scroll through YouTube, catch up on some of my people. And there's things that I want to do, but I'm putting those off. I'm putting those off because I kind of want to have like a nothingness of my weekend. Like I want to go to work tomorrow, take my quiz after work, pass with flying colors, 100%. Greatest quiz taker of all time. And then I don't really want to do a whole lot. Like I want to kind of just like set an alarm, and then Monday when I have to log into work, I log into work. So we'll do that. Play some Neopets, of course. See what's occurring. The lab ray zapper's back on Jelly Neo. I don't know how. I don't know if they like changed it so it can work with like Chrome, because I know Chrome is like getting rid of everything for whatever reason, because the internet wants you to see ads, at least where I'm at, and the internet is very mad at you when you choose to not look at the ads. That's the other thing. You all, this isn't against you, because if you're watching me, hopefully you know, but like please get an ad blocker. You can get one on your phone. I promise you, you can get a free ad blocker on your phone. Get one on your desktop, especially if you're playing Neopets, you know? So anyways, I think Jelly Neo just had to like change the something something because the lab ray recorder was down for a while, but it randomly came back up. I noticed it yesterday when I was like playing Neopets at 11 o'clock at night, trying to like, am I playing Neopets? I mean, I did my zaps and I did my battle dome. That's it. I did my zaps because I like doing the zaps, and then I did Battle Dome because I'm trying to hoard code stones for the drought that's coming up. So that's what I was up to. And then I noticed that the recorder's back. So that's nice. My stats are going to be all messed up for Zamophilia because the recorder was broken when Zamophilia started. And so I know that I had like a red cow, but I don't know where like the stats fully were. But in 4 zaps, you gained 5 HP, lost 3 strength. And then there was 1 no change. So I just put like 1 down for everything. It's not going to be correct. But pretty soon, Zams isn't going to be a Kiko anymore. But it's kind of just like fun to see. Like if you look at, like Love Beyonce was the other person I started with. And I had like 106 zaps. You went down 4 levels. Get a lot of strength, you lose a lot of defense, and you gain some movement. 5 times you went back to level 1, 7 gender swaps, 1 species zap, 8 color zaps, and 10 no changes. It's just like a fun little stat that I like, so shout out to Jelly Neo for getting this back up and running on Chrome. Sorry, Chrome sucks. But I have a Chromebook because, if you don't know, I had a laptop previously that blew up. Like a little bit literally blew up, and so now I have this Chromebook and I'm gonna let you all go. I think not a lot more to talk about, just wanted a quick little update. Hi, I'm alive. It hasn't been that long, but when I tell you that like Monday and Tuesday feel like they were a week away, it is. Yesterday was just a super long day, so I just had to come in while I kind of have it and, you know, chill. Have a chill weekend. And yeah, my Neopets are good. How are all my people? They're all good. Everyone's great. I have to get rid of some of y'all's. I don't know who. One person I'm probably going to transfer to my side account. Maybe Philo or Mold. It's probably going to be Geothansis, actually. Just because my side account is where, like, I send Neopets that I'm super duper close to trading. And I think that's where I'm at with Geo. I don't really know. I don't know. So we'll see. I also I need less Neopets. Like, it's a lot to do all this scrolling, so yeah. What are... Come on. I also forgot that, like, Cupcake is depressed. Are you still depressed? Are you happy now? Now you're still being depressed. Well, nothing I can do right now to help with that. I will see y'all Saturday, question mark, maybe, probably. It'll probably be Saturday. Yeah, maybe there'll be some fun Skeeth stuff. I don't know. Not sure. But get your daily voids in, not that it matters. We're so far behind. Not me though, because I've been doing my daily voids. And hoard your code stones and get your omelets. And use up your prize points from the fairy festival. And have a good one. And like, comment, and subscribe. In that order, bye.